be so good. Trying to get it a little better to where we can see more. Disappear. Can't wait. Move that. Never done this before. Oh, smack the mic. Yeah, my mat's fucking dirty. I didn't even clean that. So you got bag 1 and bag 2. Let's see what we got to start with. There is 196 pieces. Let's me to open bag 1. The camera quality is not very good, but that's all I've got. That looks better with the light off. First thing is we get to build shadow. Oh, did I skip a page? I think I did. Let's see, he wants us to use this. Put shadow over here for right now. think I'm supposed to open this bag as well. Need to do that. This one. Here and here. Let's see here. Swore I just saw it. There it is. Let's do that one. And then a little square. Two of these. After the first page, that's where we're at. Attach this piece right here. Heck yeah. Well, I'll be building this one until this set's done. And then I do have an extra one of these that I might be building later on. Got on clearance, so that'll probably be for another time. But for now, I think I'm just going to build this one. Oh, I didn't even realize he had a little chicken. It's kind of cool. If you guys can see that. Might not focus. Hold on. It's terrible. Terrible lighting. Sorry. Maybe that's a little better right there. I love Legos. Legos are a big part of my childhood. Little chicken. What's happening? What's happening, Siru? Um, I just finished Dark Forces, so I'm just now rendering the last video to upload it. So that should be up tomorrow. And then we're gonna kick Vegeta Blue's ass. That's the plan. Let's see here, and it wants me to get these. But I am doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. If you guys want to check my post thing, I giving away. Actually, I can just show you guys. Giving away one of these. One of these. Sorry, that light's so bright. I'm trying not to trying to get it to where you guys can see it. And then another one of these. So there'll be 3 winners at 100 subscribers. Like once we reach 100, I'll put like a video out saying, "Hey, this is a video where we reached it," and then I think I'm gonna do like the first 3 comments, um, and likes, win. That way, it's just I feel like it's fair. I don't know exactly how to make it super fair, but then when I think we go to like I want each person to comment like which one they want, and if everybody picks a different one and whatever, it's I don't have to have somebody like spin the wheel or something like that to kind of pick between which 2 people get the one that they wanted. Try to make it fair. I want to make it as fair as possible. I've never done anything like that, so that's all new to me. I'm sorry, this camera's a little crappy. It's so freaking blurry. I don't think I can. I just turn the brightness up, maybe. I think I made it a little better, I guess. That'll teach me to think that wouldn't work. Looks like they're just two gray ones. I didn't see any black. It's kind of hard to tell from the pictures. What is happening, Mister Pick Your Brick? Mm, let's see here. One of these, and somewhere around here. Dropped a wheel. Um, is it? sorry, sorry. I mean, this one. I mean, I guess with the actual light on it, it focuses a little better. It's like a cheap little Amazon one I got. I just kind of wanted to. I want to do stuff like this, build Legos, just kind of chill with y'all and talk and play some games. Am I tripping? Because it's. I don't see that brick in here. Nope, I just missed it. Overlooked it. Yeah, yeah, I know I'm a little ways away. But I don't know. I may change it when we get to like 90 or 95 or something. I don't know. I just kind of shooting a little big. I like kind of like numbers that end in like 0 or 5. I don't know. I have a weird OCD about stuff like that. Hell yeah. Oh, well, I definitely will, Siru. I'll definitely build more, and I appreciate you, Mister Pick Your Brick. Next page. Oh, I think I skipped a page. Nope, I didn't. Okay. That. Two of these. So how are you guys all been? Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, I'm cool with just five or just just two or one of you guys. You know what I mean? I just kind of it's new to me, all this kind of stuff. I was a shy kid in school and didn't really talk that much. So it's like I'm kind of coming out of my comfort comfort zone doing all this and stuff. What up, Speeding Pac-Man? I don't know. I think I got it. I think it's just this side. And then one of where'd it go? These. I totally put that in the wrong spot too. Oh, I skipped the whole deal. Let me see. I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I like asking people how their day is. You know what I mean? It's just a way to connect with people and you know build a community, build friends. And it never hurts to just check up on people and ask how they are. Because you never know. It's one minute we could all be talking, and the next minute, somebody could pass in a car wreck or something crazy. You know what I mean? It's good to ask people how their day is. And sometimes, if they want to vent, I'm always here to listen. Damn, I'm already at 90 subscribers. That is crazy. Hell yeah, that is awesome. Let's see. All right, that is after so far. That is after 3 pages. Not bad. I think this is his motorcycle. Okay, and it wants me to flip it over. This thing. Speaking of, like Shadow the Hedgehog and all that. How many of you guys watch Sonic 3? Heck yeah. What'd you think of Keanu Reeves voicing Shadow? Because I heard a rumor that Hayden Christensen was in the run for Shadow the Hedgehog. You haven't watched it? It's pretty good. Um, it definitely left it open for another one. I feel like they probably won't have as many humans in it. It'll be more like Sonic and his friends based. Didn't mean to smack the camera. Okay, let me get over here. I had to make sure I was putting the right ones on. I saw there was this little one. I needed that one. Okay. On to the next page. Yeah. It was pretty good. I think he did pretty good. It's just weird when he was like talking because all I'm picturing is John Wick. But when I grew up watching Keanu Reeves, it was like Bill and Ted and stuff like that. Sega Genesis, that is sick. Hell yeah. Um if you guys ever get the chance and if it's like free or something, that Sonic Frontiers game, that was pretty fun. That's probably the first Sonic game I had played in God years because I played like the original 2D Sonic platformer games. Let me see here. Um, yeah, he definitely was. Metal Sonic, yeah, they set that up for that. It was pretty cool. The minifigures, like Funko Pops, or the little, or they like actual like action figures, like Star Wars Black Series and stuff. Sorry, they got the picture in here upside down, so I'm trying to build it upside down, but right side up. I don't know. Confusing myself. Yeah, there was one on like what was it, the DS, where shoot, you collect all the emeralds, and I think Eggman, of course, is the villain in the end. But I'm trying to remember it. It was a really cool. It was a really cool DS game. I forgot I played that one then. I guess that was technically a long time ago because it was on the DS Lite. And then there's a bar. Okay, now I got to do the wheel. Okay, so I need to mount the. It's a bigger tire. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Sonic Adventures 2. Mm, it's possible I might have played it. Uh, I probably played it with my buddy Alex because I'm sure he had it. He was, a rich kid growing up, so um, I played with him a lot. He's my best friend for 20 something years. Um, is it Sonic? Is it Sonic Shadows? Is where he turns into like a werewolf. Played that one. I don't remember if it's called Shadows or not. But get this put in there. But yeah, I think Sonic Adventures 2, isn't that what they used for the? Oh, that didn't go all the way through. Isn't that what they used for the poster for the Sonic 3 movie? There's the bike so far. Oh, okay, so I need two of these. Two of these. My favorite Breaking Bad moment. Ooh, that's a pretty good question. It was a pretty epic poster. Um, so I know how the show ends. I've even seen El Camino, but I've never actually finished Breaking Bad. I think I'm like halfway to almost the end of season 3 out of like what, 5 seasons. I think the coolest part, it's got to be when Heisenberg or Walter White throws that was it the exploding meth at the ground and blows up that building they're in. That's a pretty cool one. Um, I'm trying to remember because it's been a cool minute. I have a bad habit of starting shows and not finishing them. Um, sorry, I'm trying to get all these built. Can't even see that. Oh, two of these. Yeah, yeah. That is. You know what's weird is like I don't feel like games that come out nowadays really like blow our minds. You know what I mean? With like, they'll have like really neat graphics. Like like The Last of Us 2, or like one of the Mafia games or something that's it's a story based game. They put time and effort into the graphics and stuff. But I don't think anything's as like crazy as like the jump from like Atari to these the Nintendo 64 or whatever, or GameCube to PlayStation 3. It's I feel like the consoles nowadays are like, I feel like they're at their peak. Like I don't see them getting any more crazy realistic. I mean, they may have like a little bit better graphics maybe, but I feel like that's probably about it. But have season 3 of Squid Games. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't even watched season 1. I have been asked by at least 5 or 6 people at work if I've seen season 3 of Squid Games, and I'm like, I haven't seen any of it. Sorry, I keep pulling that off the screen. Sorry, I'm bad habit. I always like when I'm building, I'm like, up in my own face with them. Sorry. Siru, are you talking about Squid Games or Breaking Bad? Sorry, there's like 2 or 3 different shows going on in the chatham. But I mean, I watched a few episodes here and there of season 4, season 5, because my brother-in-law was watching it, and I'd just kind of come in from work and sit down and watch an episode or two, but nothing crazy. Squid Games, okay, yeah. I said I've never seen any of it, so I may give it a watch because I got a buddy up at work who's told me about it, and he's like, "Man, what? You haven't watched it yet?" Just kind of giving me crap at work, but I think that's a clear one. Okay, so it's red on top, and then on the end. Okay, so after I don't know how many pages, but so far that's where we're at. I do have something really cool to show you guys. That's a Lego set I got. Uh, It's a little dusty. I am definitely gonna build this at some point. Maybe for a very special occasion or something. I've been saving it. I also want to get to C3PO just to kind of do them together or something like that. Do like a double stream or something cool. Yeah, I heard. What was it? The creator of Squid Games wants to do an American version, but have like Leonardo DiCaprio in it or something like that. Because he was the main dude who stars in the show was took a picture with Leo at some award deal or something, and he kind of mentioned it to him. Yeah, I'm super excited to build that one. I've been holding on to that one. Shoot, I don't know how long. Christmas? I want to say Christmas. I might be wrong. These damn pages get stuck together. Okay, one of these and one of these. So they both got to be facing the same way. I guess you can turn them so it doesn't matter. So there's those two. And then these two go into it. Yeah. I love the little mini Lego guy that comes with it. Darth Malgus. Or not Malgus, Malik from Knights of the Old Republic. I mean I like I want to open it so bad, but at the same time I'm like the collector in me is kind of like do it. But at the same time I really want to because I love Legos. But I'm more than likely going to. It's more than likely gonna happen. Get these all put together. Okay. Let's put the tire on the wheel. Looks like that goes here. Okay, and then I just build another set of these. Do I? Oh, there it is. Couldn't see if I had another one for a second. I was like, oh no. Um, in case you guys want to see, I mean, I don't know, but I built this. I don't know, like last week. I think I was streaming and waiting on my friends, and I think I just built it while I was waiting. Um, here I built this one. They're all a little dusty, so sorry. Built that one. Got this one as well. Luke Skywalker like mech suit. I almost bought the mall one just because it looked cool. I think this is my last Lego, other than the other ones. Sorry, man, they're so dusty. Only bad part about living out in the country. But R2. I put the rest of the clone troopers from that little gun set on there. Right. To the next page. Looks like we attached the handlebars. Ooh, thought I was about to break that one. Trying to put them in, not break them. Bam, there's the motorcycle. I don't know if it's actually done or not, but from the diagram, it looks like it. Put that right over here with shit. I almost called him Sonic. Shadow and his little chicken. It doesn't tell me to open up another bag. So I'm assuming we're going to finish off these set. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I feel you. So my Uncle John, he, uh, He's a like a baseball collector. He does more than just baseball, but that's what his main thing is baseball cards. He's like 60 something or somewhere around there. He's been doing it for a long time, and he uh he told me he was going to pay me to stand in line to get a baseball signed for him for a some baseball player that was retired that season prior and was just coming to do some signings. And man, this is the worst experience I ever had because it's my first time at a baseball game. But I stood in that line for what felt like to me felt like 4 or 5 fucking hours, and I'd move like a foot every like 5 minutes. That's what it felt like, and I got it signed for him. My cousin got one signed for him, and he signed one so he could have 3 copies. And he like I think he paid me like $5. I was like so mad. Yoda's little starfighter. Yeah, I don't think he had one in the movies. It was, I think, what, just Anakin and Obi Wan's. Well, and then was it Plo Koon's when he got shot out? Um, I don't even know if he had one in the Clone Wars TV show. To be honest, I could be wrong. I can't remember everything, but from what I remember, I don't think he had one. This one, this one. So there's that. And once we put one like that, okay. I need this. 2 of these, and this one. I thought about wearing my Mandalorian helmet while I build these, but I probably wouldn't wouldn't be able to see very well. I try to play wearing it every now and then, so that way. Yeah. Well, I think I was like, what was it? I had to have been like 9 or 10, maybe 11. But I took that $5 and I went to a card shop and I bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. Sorry, I love I love Pokemon, like the anime. It's cool. I love the video games. Uh, but Yu-Gi-Oh cards, yeah, that's something I grew up. I'd go to like tournaments and stuff. Of course, I wasn't like one of the like stinky nerdy kids that didn't bathe. My mom beat my ass, but didn't bathe. Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty fire. I think I quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh right around Pendulum. Pendulum summoning was just, I understood it. I just didn't like it. Yeah, the movies, they can be weird. The dialogue in some of them's a little corny, a little you know not like not us, not normal people, but you know it takes place in a galaxy a long time ago, far away. Um, so I mean, I expect it to be a little weird. Um, they're not perfect, but to each their own. Everybody like some of the Star Trek stuff. I don't really understand, but I've watched some of it, and it's not my cup of tea. But let's see. Looks like this goes. Yeah, yeah. I don't mind telling you guys like stories and stuff, about my me growing up and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not super exciting or anything, you know. I'm not like, I don't know, just a normal guy, I guess. Two of those, two of these. Yeah, $5 definitely sucked, but they had a 10-cent bin. Um, dude, I mean that's like, I got to do math. I'm tired of doing math all day. Um, is it like 10 cards, so 50 cards? You can get you could build the deck basically, and you know I always thought that was fun. I would challenge myself, and my cousin would challenge him. You know, we'd take 5, $6 or something like that, and try to build a deck of 10-cent cards, and then we'd compete against each other. And sometimes I won, sometimes I didn't. You know, I'd rock like a Blackwing deck. Oh, actually, this is how nerdy I am. Keep them in my desk drawer. Eh, eh, Sorry. Elemental hero cards. The glare is terrible. Yeah, I like rocking elemental deck. I don't play with all of them, but you know I'll get it to where I'm at least at like 50, 55 cards. You know, and some fusions, but oh yeah, elemental is my shit. I probably dropped hundreds of dollars on certain cards trying to get them and build it. Yeah, some stories slap hard. Sometimes they're not. You know. Let's see, I got that. Why is it telling me to put? Oh, I gotta put that would make sense. And then that Metallica Madness deck. I don't think I've. Is that like I don't know. Like when I think of that, I'm thinking like, was it Joey Wheeler when he had like Black Eyes Metal? Was it no Red Eyes Metal Dragon, stuff like that, where he had like metal morph. I don't know. That's what pops into my head. I'm not familiar with all the decks and stuff. I need this. Need one of these. And one of these. I think the the one thing that like sticks into my head when I think of Yu-Gi-Oh is like, you know, the first season when Tristan, he's got that weird, like don't go like this. He's got like that allergy kind of deal or something, like where he just sounds really nasally. And then he had Joey with his really, really fucking bad Brooklyn accent or whatever it was. Oh, dude, it was so cringe. Even as a kid, I was like, ugh, this is, just it seemed weird. I love Joey. Joey after he won my respect in Duelist Kingdom. You know, the first, I guess the first season. But it's, oh dude, him versus was it him versus Merrick in Battle City? Dude, such a good fight. I was rooting for him, bro. Oh, and then when he lost, it's like, damn. Honestly, I feel like at that point I liked him more than Yugi or a Tim or the Pharaoh, whatever. You know, I just Joey was the shit. there's whatever this thing is. I think it's an egg. I'm not sure. Um, that Joey was peak, and then what was it? The Atlantis arc or the Orichalcos arc when he's fighting oh, what the hell's his name? Uh, they're both dueling for Mai's heart or something along that lines. I can't exactly remember. Um, what was his name? Jesse. I think his name was Jesse or something like that. And they do the equipping like the armor to their bodies, and Joey's wearing the was it like Red Eyes armor or some shit like that. Oh, dude, oh that shit was awesome as a kid. Well, I don't have another gray one, so I think it's gonna have to be this white one. Oh well. And then the hell is this thing? Oh, I did that backwards. It's supposed to be on top. Oh no. Whew, that was loud. I didn't mean to whistle. That's better. I actually have that card somewhere. The Joey in the Red Eyes armor. It says I need 2 of these eyeballs, 2 of these yellow deals. One of these. I think one of these. It banned a message? Shouldn't. Oh, that's weird. Um, I, I don't know. I don't know if it shouldn't ban anything. That's odd. I don't think I have any like community guidelines stuff enabled or whatever. I, I'm new to this streaming stuff and kind of making videos, so but oh shit, I was supposed to put these on first. All right, I appreciate it. I appreciate the subscription, and hope you have a nice night or day wherever you're at. Yeah, I appreciate chatting with you guys. I love chatting with you guys because if you watch my videos, I'm usually pretty quiet for the most part. A few things make me kind of talk or catch me, and or I'll ramble about something and then not make any sense, you know. But I like chatting with you guys. It's kind of nice. It's like building a little community or family kind of thing, friends. You know. Plus, it just nice chatting with people. Um, and then I think this goes on top, and then this goes here. This thing's weird. one of these. This little like pyramid thing. One of these. One of these. I think one of these. Okay. There's this. I think this little weird thing. Okay. I think that's how it goes, and then just clip it like this. Then you just do this to the other side. This is a little weird looking, dude. Too bright. Jesus. Leave the brightness on, otherwise it like gets out of focus. Really, I mean, it's terrible. It's a terrible little camera. um, and I guess I just attach him here. Is he like a rhino chicken? Looks like a little like rhinoceros horns. Sorry. There's that. Then take this and this, put them together. I guess you put the little chicken inside. Hey, Atlas, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Means a lot. I really appreciate that. And I guess the little chicken thing goes in there, and oh no. I guess the rest of this is just extra. Put it over here for now. Now it tells me to go on to bag 2. Oh no. You know what? Now that I think about it, I probably didn't check that bag to make sure I got everything out of there. Probably where that other gray Lego is. Nope, it is not. Click off here. Try to get my video uploading so I can. 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Yeah. Gotta make sure I turn my mic up a little bit more when I'm doing those. It's 10th. All right, that's going. Get back over here. Okay. All my trash in my box. Okay. I'm gonna move the bike and the weird chicken rhino coop thing. Keep shadow though. So it wants me to do this. And then I gotta open this one. Oh, I hope that doesn't mess up my stream. Try canceling it real quick. I hate when my stream does that. Okay, looks like it jumped back up. I guess I will upload that, upload that after the stream. So I need one of these weird looking ones. And one of these. So this goes here. This goes next to it. And it makes me put another one on there. Okay. Gonna move these down. And this one. Okay. I need two of these. Put one here and here. I think this is his container or something like that. Six. Okay. So then it wants me to start a new deal. One of these. One of these. And then wants me to add another one. I don't know why I wouldn't just have that in the first step. Two more. What the hell? Oh, it's buried under here. I couldn't find it. That. That. He wants me to do it again. And then. No. Yeah, that one. Hopefully I didn't mess up the chat stuff. What the fudge? Okay, I was like, I skipped the whole page and I was like, that doesn't seem right. Okay. Let's put a red one. And then confused, am I attaching this? Okay. And then one of these and this one. Wants me to do this one. Man, I love Legos. It's so fun. I'll have to show you guys my girlfriend's Lego collection at some point. Her little flowers. And it wants me to put a little red square right here. Oop, it's not even hooked on. One of those. One of these. One of these. Okay. So far, this is what it looks like. Looks like a little staircase. I think this is where his little like container thing is. This is what it looks like from the picture. Um, put that there. And another one here. Okay, move that to the side. Looks like this piece, and this piece. Hopefully everybody's doing pretty well tonight, staying cool and enjoying the evening before, work or anything like that, if unless you guys are heading to work. One of these, one of these. Damn. It wants me to flip it over, I guess. And so far, there's that. That's pretty cool. This one, and these two. Let's flip it back over. Looks like these go there. And then two of these. Doop, 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 doop. Cool. There's that. I guess I just put that off to the side. Never mind. Bring this out. Okay. Heck yeah. Look at that. I think you like push that and you pop him out of his container, maybe? I don't know. um, this one. And one of these. Let's do there. Over here. So far, pretty good. This one. One more. So here. Here. Four. Yeah, it's four. And then looks like two of these little things. Hopefully, I didn't mess up the stream earlier with the trying to upload that video. I think it did. Cool. Let me get to attach this. So I want to show that off actually. Pretty cool looking. At least I don't have to put the sticker or anything on there because I would mess that up. And it wants me to add these two right here. So this is what we've got so far. I think we're getting down to the end here. Okay, looks like it wants one of these, this one, and this. Wondered how I was going to attach these together. That's pretty cool. Looks like the next step is two of these little curved pieces. It's like two of these plain little gray ones. Sorry, I got try to remember to put them together on camera. And then they just attach here and here. Looks like this big red one goes across. And then another one of these small black ones in the back. Right there. Okay. And this one here. This one here. Sorry, I'm trying not to have my big hands in the way. Trying to get it to where you guys can see it better. Let's go ahead and show that off real quick. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wants me to put that off and then put this. Looks like. Can't tell if they're gray. I think they're white because there's two of those and only one gray. So there and there. And then two of these. Oh, is it building the Eggman logo? That's what it kind of looks like. Like his little eyes and his little mustache. Okay, then it wants me to do that again, but more in. Um, I actually do not see the piece it wants me to put right here. Oh, nope, I'm an idiot. It just looked different upside down. Let's see. He wants me to flip it over. This piece here. Almost to the end. Okay. Okay, so it wants it here. This little orange thing up here. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. All right. This piece, and one of these. Oh no. And this little smooth piece. I think this is the little arm. Need four of each. red, white. Oh no. Cool. Got that all built. Okay, put that over here. I need this, this, and this one. Okay. So it looks like this goes here. Well, this goes up here. Something like that. And then it looks like the arm attaches into it. Okay, cool. And then looks like this just slides in the back. Kind of like that. It's pretty cool. Set that right there for now. Okay, so when you have it, I guess when you have it up, that's what knocks it over. So that's pretty cool. I guess I get to build this container thing now. So looks like just two of these. Ooh, hope if I put them on there right. And then it said one of these, but in the back. Cool. Well, I guess you just put it on. Let's see. Get it to where. Oh no! So you just push it and bam, pops that off. That's kind of cool. Ah, put it in the right spot. Cool. I think that is yeah, that is it. The rest of this stuff's just extra. Get him up in there. Oh no, his head is awkwardly big. So here he is inside the little deal. Here's the weird chicken rhino thing with the little mini chicken inside. Sorry, it's so blurry. Little chicken. And then his motorcycle. Put that one upside down. Ah, Trying to get this one back on there. Yeah, it's better than what it was. So, but yeah, there's my little Lego set. Some few extra pieces. Mm. Forgot I had tea this whole time. But yeah, I mean, just let me know if you guys want me to do more, Lego stuff like this. I got that other Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard set. I bought an extra one because I like Pokemon. So maybe build that one on a stream next. The R2 one I want to save for something special. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna be a long one. And that's gonna be a pretty decent sized build. At least that's the plan. Yeah. Put all these on my shelf. Let me make some more room. I got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards up here. I gotta move. They also, if you guys want, um, I've got a I've got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards to open. Like I've got two of these. Do I? Yes, I have two of these. Um, two of these. And I think two of these to open at some point in the future. Him up here. This little chicken and motorcycle over here. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream. I just kind of wanted to build some Legos and kind of chill, just hang out and talk to y'all. Hopefully everybody does all right and has a good night. Um, I'll see you all guys later, guys and girls. See y'all later. Have a great night, and I appreciate y'all. Make sure to share with your friends and leave a comment, like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell because when we reach 100, I'm gonna upload that video, and then the first three that comment and like on it and say which ones they like, um, then you can reach out to me in DMs on Instagram, and then I can mail you your package. I'll pay for all that kind of stuff. No worries, nothing like that. And yeah, but I'll see you guys in the next stream. Appreciate y'all. Peace.